What's up you guys, my name is Jesse and welcome to my channel. So today I'm finna be replacing the upper and lower ball joints, sway bar links, and tie rod ends on my XJR6. The procedure is very similar to an XJ40 and an X300. Anytime when these steering components wear out, you'll notice that the vehicle will pull to one side more than the other. You also notice vibrations from the steering wheel, and when you hit bumps it would aggressively move from left to right. You'll also notice clunk noises, and also you won't feel like you have the best handling in your vehicle, and also the tires will wear out unevenly and faster than usual. So if you're going through any of these symptoms, it's recommended to replace these components. And once you replace these steering wheel suspension components, you'll notice a stiffer handling and you'll feel like a NASCAR driver. You'll be able to maneuver around all these slow Teslas and slow drivers on the highway. I swear, there's people going 55 on a 65. Like, come on, bruh. And then they'll be in the carpool lane as well. Like, get the fuck out the road. Anyways, that's for another topic and another video. Let's get to replacing these components. Loosen the 23mm wheel lug nuts on the passenger and driver side. Lift the front of the vehicle with a floor jack and secure it with jack stands. Use some vice grips to remove the brake hardware. Remove the caliper rubber caps. Remove the H7 hex caliper bolts. Zip tie the caliper to keep it from hanging. Use an adjustable wrench or the correct size wrench, which I actually don't know which one it is, to loosen the jam nut on the tie rod end. Use a 7/8 wrench to keep the tie rod from moving. Hammer the knuckle to separate the tie rod end, or use a tie rod end separator tool like I did. Count the number of turns when removing the tie rod end. With a wire brush, remove any rust from the threads and apply some NICs to protect against rust. Install the new tie rod end. Turn the same amount of turns when installing it so the alignment can be as close as possible. Remove the 19mm upper ball joint nut. Remove the two 15mm upper ball joint side bolts. Pay close attention to the upper ball joint alignment shims. Make sure to install them back the way they come out. When removing the ball joint, make sure to hold the arm down. It could just spring out and hit you. Use a separator tool to remove the upper ball joint. Use plenty of zip ties to keep the knuckle from dropping. I really thought one zip tie was going to do the job, and you're about to find out what happens. Remove the 1/2 inch or 13mm lower ball joint bolts. Remove the 23mm lower ball joint nut. Hammer the ball joint out. Yeah, and this is why you need to use plenty of zip ties. Clean the area and apply some NICs. Add a small dab of blue thread locker to keep the bolts from coming loose from vibration. Hand tighten them first and make sure they're going in straight so you don't strip the thread.
Fuck, it ran out of juice. Damn it.
Use a floor jack to apply pressure on the lower bowl joint. Install a new upper bowl joint with the alignment shims. Install a nut to keep everything in place. Now with the upper bowl joint installed, make sure that the lower bowl joint bolts are snug tight. Install the tie rod in. Install the brake pads and the brake caliper back. Start the car and turn the wheel to gain better access to the sway bar length. Use an 18mm socket and a 16mm wrench to loosen the sway bar length bolts. Use a floor jack to adjust the height and install the brand new sway bar link.
Alright, and we're done, you guys.
And of course, anytime you mess with the suspension, you have to get a wheel alignment. It's recommended. At the moment, I won't be doing that until I replace some rear suspension components and also the sway bar bushings and the front shocks. I'm going to replace them again. I got these B6 performance shocks. I hate them. It makes the ride feel bouncy. So I'm gonna go ahead and get the OEM B4 shocks instead. And then I'll get the wheel alignment and some new tires. I might as well. If y'all found this video helpful, hit that thumbs up button. And if you personally want to support this channel, there's a donation link in the video description, or you can purchase a super thanks. All donations will be used for tools, parts, video equipment, and a little bit of alcohol, because I've been dealing with a lot of bullshit, you guys, I swear. I'm just playing. Nah, I'm not playing, man. It's just I can't stand some people when I'm sober. I'm working on it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Late. I love y'all. I love y'all.